Steve Borthwick has been appointed as the new head coach of England's rugby union team on a 5-year deal. Borthwick succeeds Eddie Jones, who was sacked just 9 months before the World Cup begins in France. Borthwick, a former England captain, worked under Jones as England's assistant coach from 2015 to 2020. He was then appointed Leicester Tigers head coach in 2020 and led them to their first Premiership title in 9 years last season.
To be appointed into this role fills me with incredible pride, and I'm honoured to take on this job. Now, I know that pride will count for nothing if we don't deliver. I want to shape a team that wins. I was a little boy who fell in love with rugby watching the England team play. I want to shape a team that this nation gets behind, that inspires our supporters and inspires lots of young boys and girls to fall in love with rugby as I did all those years ago. We've got a lot of work to do, and we're going to start that work today.
Yeah, his first match in charge of England will be the Six Nations opener against Scotland on February the 4th. His contract will run until the end of 2027, taking England through 2 World Cups. So, what are his priorities as he takes over the job?
Right now, as you look at that autumn series, I don't think England are ranked in the top 3 in any one particular facet of the game. So there's plenty of things we've got to work upon. There's plenty of things we've got to get right. The thing that keeps resonating in my head, it's actually, I'm going to go back to when I was a player, and it is when the team was coached by Clive Woodward. And actually the thing that always sticks in my head was in every single meeting, he had these posters on the wall. And I was 20, 21. And on that first poster, the poster he always referred to in every meeting was brilliant basics. And he said, you've got to be brilliant at the basics, every meeting. So we've got a lot of work to do, but first and foremost, what we've got to do as part of that, we've got to be brilliant at the basics. Come that first game in 47 days' time.
So, Borthwick's appointment has been accelerated by Eddie Jones's sacking. Jones was dismissed after a disappointing year of results, which saw England win only 5 of 12 tests in 2022.
My first conversation with Leicester was back in August of this year, so there's nothing surprising, if you like, about this. And before every tournament we have a preview, and after every tournament we have a review in terms of how it's gone and are we on track, are we delivering against the strategy we've put in place in terms of how the team performs. And clearly over the autumns, that was a disappointing autumns, and we didn't get the results we wanted there. And hence we had a review process, and we decided that we wanted to accelerate the process and get Steve in as soon as we could. We've talked about his credentials. He knows England inside and out. He knows an England style of playing. The journey he's been on since finishing as a player, coaching, he's got international experience, he's got top-class club experience, and he's been successful all along the way. So we felt, as I said before, going back some time now, our #1 lead choice for the successor was always Steve.
Well, Borthwick is joined by defence coach Kevin Sinfield, who he's worked with at Leicester since 2021. Off the pitch, Sinfield has raised more than £7 million for charity in support of Rob Burrow, who has motor neuron disease.
Quality individual, both on and off the field. He's not here today. He's at the Doddy Weir's memorial, but clearly a quality individual and Steve's choice.